think it's working, right? But yeah, this is first time checking out Killer In. Should be fun, right? I mean, it looks fun. Let's check. Feed seems to be maybe working. I don't know. Not sure if my mic's working. If they didn't even hear me. Hopefully it is. Been having some issues here and there with that. The computer doesn't like setups sometimes, and sometimes it switches around on how it connects, and sometimes it doesn't. So who knows if I'm being heard or not. This is going to be so much fun. Well, I was implying that because it's fun, haha, if it's a failure of not working with the mic, but it is what it is. Um, by the way, I do really love the, like, effect right here with the hearts and such. It's adorbs right there. Yep. I don't know what the customize is, to be honest. But I should really, to be honest, as a good gamer, probably check out the options and see if there's like the control, figure out the controls and such. But I'm just gonna, like I said to the title, just jump in blindly. Oh, they give a tutorial. That's nice of them. Sure. And I'm pretty sure even. Oh, okay. Well, even though I'm pretty sure they give me a tutorial, I'll probably be epically failing, uh, like I do. Is he gonna play a video, or do I have to accept it and then I don't know what I'm doing? Ah, no, I did not want that. What was that? Am I going into the tutorial, or what am I doing? Loading something? Pop up. Oh, you used a snuggly butt. Yeah. How long is this loading? Why does that work? How did I fit the controller in my cleavage? No. I did not think it would stay, but it's staying. I don't know how I feel about that. Um, Random observations when bored. Also, borderline intrusive thinking in some ways. But no, I think the mic's on. Yeah, I don't know. little chit chat on Killer and Discord. Steam reviews. And that low are a huh. That low are a massive stigmata or stigma. Yeah. You shouldn't be or shouldn't really be able to leave on EA. Huh. Okay, so apparently someone's putting some stuff out there should that someone feels should be straight feedback to the developers and not just out there. So apparently there's like no good alternative for stuff. People are just putting negative reviews out there for this game. I haven't heard anything negative about this game yet, so I don't know. The wait times are still 20 minutes. If some people are complaining about apparently. Sounds like people are really complaining about queuing up. I mean, they teach you that in freaking kindergarten. I mean, like everyone queue up, line up. But I've seen a lot of adults who can't even, especially working in like home improvement type stuff. Another just basic, you know, common sense is out the window. Things you learn that are supposed to be teachings to how to like be in society and be a decent human being is not a thing apparently because they're entitled and they want it now because they have the money. And that's the proof they are worth more than you and your time. I don't agree with that, but that's how they feel. It's highly annoying. And possibly why DMV is the way it is, if you're thinking about it. It's like saying, stick a needle in your eye and sit on it and spin. I mean, DMV is decent payback for people like that. I'm getting messages. Apparently, someone likes my painting due to the thinking of Frank. Well, I nicknamed it Frank. It's not what I called my painting, but it's a sketch slash oil painting slash digital painting that I did. I forget the premise of the artwork, but it's basically an island that's shaped like a head, like a undead zombie head out of yeah. Think of like Easter Island, and whatnot, but it's like a head out of water, the neck up kind of thing. But it's like I want to say not quite zombie, uh, and on on top of it, where the hair would be, pretty much, is a town. Uh, but yeah, it's I don't know. I have like themes and concepts I think about going for artworks, and then just go with it, even if they're obscure like that. Interesting to have challenges to set yourself, like you're brainstorming things and just kind of throw it at the wall, or just randomly start scribbling and then let your imagination take it into an art piece. I don't know. Also, it would be interesting for a writing topic, like a short story or what have you. If I can remember what the little brainstorm prompt I wrote in for it to come up with it. I sometimes will have like keywords and things I write down. Some things I was taught well in school about brainstorming, and you just like have random things you think about, like words that scream at you, or catch your attention in your head randomly, and from that you brainstorm and write up a summary of a short story, or sometimes I do that with writing music or making artwork as well. Uh, but yeah, people going through my notebooks have like weird responses because they see this pages of scribbles of these brainstormings, and it's just like random keywords that are like paired up together. Like, how does that fit together? It's just what popped in my head. I wrote it down and then mix mashed it and made something from it. Well, well, well. I feel like with the loading time, it's not too horribly painful. It could be a lot worse, especially with lag. Like, the internet's not horrible right now. It's not storming, which the line is buried with the fiber. So if it rains, it shouldn't affect it per se. Thunderstorms, maybe. Uh, but the internet shouldn't be bad if it's raining. Thankfully, it's not. It's overcast. But yeah, it's just that. I also have, I guess, this time to outreach to anybody who's watching, listening, which have you. I know I have 40 subscribers, which thank you. I'm not going to list all the names. You know who you are. Frank, where are you? I know I saved it in the theme, or under the theme in that folder, my artwork. I usually take photos and such of my artwork, but not always. I should though. Oh, at least it's over halfway. Partial clues, okay. Ah, we took the workbenches to make folk clues. Fun, fun. This is all like the tidbits and facts like you'd see in Dead by Daylight and such in the loading screens. Okay, so my Frank artwork was inspired by the thought of there's a small town near the edge of a map, or the map, which is full of humanoids who eat the flesh of other humanoids. I don't know where I was going with it that day, but it was a thing. And I still think Frank is lovely, even though he's a bit kind of grotesque. But it's Frank. You gotta say hi to Frank. I don't always do horror artwork, but I do sometimes dabble in the spooky artworks. The painting one looks kind of a bit uncomfortable for me, but I really like the pencil graphite I did with the comparison to like the digital drawing. I kind of like how those feel better. Though to be honest, there's a lot of things that I did change up in the digital design of it. That's not the same in the graphic or the graphic pencil. Graphite. Like in English, I swear. Completely and totally. I might be like, well, it is my first language ish. You're brought up like bilingual and other things, you know. It's clicking. Is the game finally counting down? Well, I'm not gonna screw them about it, but I will in the game because it's killer in and you have to fight people. So you know, yeah, there are people who don't think I can speak English that well. I think they're only partial right, to be honest. Only partially. This reminds me of like the countdown when you're playing Dead by Daylight and you have to hurry and get that like face mask off from Saul. And if you don't hurry, it's gonna snap on you. That's what it reminds me of. That or a spooky demon monster trying to get you when you're in a ring assault. It's like ticking down from like being the bewitching hours and whatnot to being like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. You know that kind of fun stuff. Has anyone had a moment like that where it like the late hours of the night things really go weird, like the clock starts making a weird droning, clicking, ticking sound like that, and then like a lot of obscure things start happening where it sounds like things are running around the house. There's not weird things scurrying about the house like footsteps, like the clamor of like animals and whatnot. Yeah, and then have it feel like absolutely back to normal, close to 6 a.m. or like 5 or I don't know. I had that happen, but I was watching like a scary movie that was borderline that kind of topic, and then that stuff started happening. So it was very weird circumstance. Watching something spooky and something spooky happens. Now it just got quiet. I'm still clicked on the screen, right? In this game, this menu, it's all here, all gooch. No, wait, I thought I saw it on the screen. I don't know where my cursor is. Oh, there it is. Aha! I see you. I spy. Oop. Haha. I don't know why that's music. Wait. Even better. Yes. I amuse myself. Or wait. Yeah, there we go. Observe that. That is such my existence. It pains me to say. Oh wow. I think Devin got real busy. Alrighty.
Time to rope me some cattle.
I feel called out, to be honest. I don't see you, but only reason I say that because there's a decent half of mom's side of the family that is country western and Hollywood, and with that they had like a cattle ranch 60 miles south of the Grand Canyon and stuntman and whatnot. So you know, stuff like that, fun stuff. I don't fully hate it. It's just like I really don't. It's so like drawn on that I really don't care for like too much of the two step and another set like country western stuff. And I'm like, ugh. I mean, I still know how to hog tie and lasso and whatnot, but don't like, yeehaw, let's do this. I'm like, no, no, I don't wanna. is that who I'm... No wonder I heard very yee-haw. They're not accepting the controller, even though they were kind of earlier. It has a countdown! So the whole entire time I was on the loading screen, it was counting up this crap in the game. That is dumb. So the whole time, I thought it was just loading and ticking away. It was just because of the actual game was going. Ow. Do I need to go into, like, I do not like that view, into the settings and adjust it for graphics and stuff, or what? Why am I having issues? Hey, at least I think it's actually controller connected now. It finally paired to the game. I'm just a sitting duck, aren't I? Hmm. It's not like I have like a lot of things open or anything. I do not want to look up that way. No, no. Can we adjust this? I don't. Why is it frozen like this? Tell me why. Why does it have to... Okay, so on my screen versus what I see on the stream. There, now it's adjusted. Why? I don't like... She has shorts on. That's all I gotta say. Open menu? Anything? Maybe? I've been at this for almost a half hour, and I'm not getting anywhere. Holding work, though. You know, you gotta give him credit for that.